What's up, folks? The Sportsbook Killa. UFC Kansas City this Saturday. Do not miss it. We're going to start with the main event, the men's welterweight division. Machado Garry versus Carlos Prates. Machado Garry, he's a versatile striker. Good striker, too. Has some hard kicks, fights out of the orthodox stance, has great takedown defense. He's a judo black belt and has great cardio. Carlos Prates, he fights out of the southpaw stance, has some serious KO power. Serious. Hard kicks. He trains over with the fighting nerds. That scares me some. He has a powerful left hand as well. He has good cardio, good takedown defense, and he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. This is going to be a tough fight to call, tough fight to pick. It take a brave man to bet on this one. I made a lot of money betting on Carlos Prates, but when I look at these guys fight, the better striker looks like it's going to be Machado Garry. It does, from what I'm seeing. If he doesn't get clipped with nothing and knocked out, Machado Garry should be able to outpoint Carlos Prates and win this fight. So I'm going to take Machado Garry to win, and I'm going to take the over 1.5 round prop and the over 2.5 round prop. Next fight, we had the men's light heavyweight division. Anthony Lionheart Smith versus Zhang Mingyang. Anthony Smith is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, fights out of the orthodox stance, has a strong chin, good left jab, hard leg kicks, and he's very durable. Very durable. He beat Vito Petrino. He beat Ryan Spahn twice, and he lost to John Jones. He got beat up bad. That's why I say he's durable, because John Jones was beating the daylights out of him, and he hung in there. Zhang Mingyang boxes out of orthodox stance, has some hard leg and body kicks, KO power, a good stiff left jab, power in both hands, powerful straight right hand, strong chin, and Zhang Mingyang is on an 11-fight win streak. No question I'm going with Zhang Mingyang in this one, and I'm going to sprinkle a little something on the under 2.5 round prop to go with that. Next fight, we got the men's featherweight division. Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. Giga Chikadze is a 2-time kickboxing world champ, fights mostly out of the orthodox stance. Every now and then he'll switch southpaw, but mostly orthodox. He has some fast hands and lightning fast kicks, great striking, good cardio, and he's very elusive. David Onama, he's on a 3-fight win streak. He switches stances pretty well. He has serious KO power, he's good boxing, and he has a good ground game. I don't know about this one, y'all. Giga Chikadze could outstrike David Onama. He could. The only problem I see is usually in the 3rd round, David Onama power is still there. So Giga could slip up in the 3rd round and maybe get hit and KO'd or whatever. If I knew for sure David Onama was going to mix up the grappling with his striking, I would bet on him hands down. But I'm not so sure that that's going to take place. So I'm not going to touch a winner in this one, but I will take the over 1.5 round prop. That's about the best I could do with this one, over 1.5 rounds. Next fight, we have the men's middleweight division. Michel Pereira versus Magomedov. Michel Pereira trains over at Extreme Couture. He's a karate black belt, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, powerful, versatile striker, good ground game, good boxing, and he has serious KO power. Magomedov, he has fast hands, strong front kick. He switches stances pretty good. He has hard leg kicks and good wrestling. He also has good takedowns when he wants to use them. Problem is he has poor cardio, horrible cardio. I got to lean Michel Pereira in this one. I have to, and I have to tell him I'm going to take the prop bet that the fight starts the 2nd round. Next fight, we got the men's welterweight division. Randy Rude Boy Brown versus Nicolas Dalby. Randy Brown is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt who has a strong, fast left jab. Switches stances pretty good. He's 6'3". He has some good leg kicks, good boxing, good cardio. And he did beat Chaos Williams, so that's a feather in his cap. Nicolas Dalby can fight. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Good boxing. He switches stances pretty good as well. He has some good leg kicks, great takedown defense. He has a strong chin and phenomenal cardio. This is a tough fight if I'm going to bet. Because right there, Randy Brown is like a 2.5 to 1 favorite. I'm not feeling that. Nicolas Dalby is a tough fighter, man. When you bet on him, you better believe this dude gonna fight to the bitter end. If I bet on this fight, it would be Nicolas Dalby plus 3.5. It would have to be, Nicolas Dalby plus 3.5, and I'll be taking the over 1.5 round prop and the over 2.5 round prop. Even if I took Randy Brown, I would still hedge with the Nicolas Dalby plus 3.5 bet. I would do that. Next fight, we got the men's middleweight division. Ikram Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz. Ikram Aliskerov boxes out of the orthodox stance, has a strong left jab. He's a hard, versatile striker. He's a combat sambo champ. He has serious KO power in those hands. He has good takedowns and a good ground game. Andre Muniz is a third-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Fights out of the southpaw stance. Has okay boxing. Good takedowns, good ground game, and good cardio. Right now, Ikram Aliskerov is a minus 650 favorite. I got to go with Ikram. I got to, because he has that dynamite in both hands and he can end the fight with a punch. He also has good grappling, so I can't see Muniz just taking him down and submitting him. But he can't be playing around on the ground with Muniz either. That's a concern of mine, is he get on the ground and get to playing around. Muniz is no joke on the ground. He can submit you with the quickness. But Aliskerov is going to be the pick, and I'll also sprinkle a little something on the under 2.5 round prop, just in case Aliskerov lands a hard shot and puts Mr. Muniz down. Next fight, we got the men's flyweight division. Matt Schnell versus Jimmy the Brick Flick. Matt Schnell boxes out of orthodox stance, has good boxing, fast hands. He's a hard puncher. He is on a 3-fight losing streak. He has a weak chin, but he's a karate black belt, and he has a good ground game. Jimmy Flick fights out of the orthodox stance, has weak boxing, good ground game. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt as well. Well, not as well. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And but he has horrible takedowns. Every now and then he'll get a takedown on you, though, so you got to be kind of watchful of that. If Flick gets the fight to the ground, odds shift in his favor dramatically, for sure. His ground game is tight. If I was going to bet on this fight, which I probably won't even bet on it, but if I did, I would have to go Matt Schnell. But right now, Matt Schnell's a 3-1 favorite. I ain't feeling that, especially with his chin, because he's been KO'd by a lot of people. So I don't know about that one. But if I was going to bet, it would be Matt Schnell. I won't even take an over-under, because who knows how this thing going to go down. Next fight, we got the men's lightweight division. Evan Elder versus Gage Young. Evan Elder fights out of the orthodox stance, has great boxing, has a hard left jab. He's a hard puncher. He has good ground game, great cardio, and he has some fast hands. Gage Young, this is going to be his UFC debut. He fights out of the orthodox stance, has good boxing, powerful straight right hand, seriously powerful, and he has good takedown defense. I got to go Evan Elder because he's been in the UFC. He's fought UFC caliber talent, and I like his striking. He's a phenomenal striker. This guy's good, real good. Has some serious punching power, too. So it'll be Evan Elder for me. He's right now about a 2.5 to 1 favorite. I'll take Evan Elder, and I also take the prop bet that the fight starts the second round. I'll be on the edge with that because both of these guys have some serious punching power. It's going to be interesting for sure. Next fight, we got the men's featherweight division. Chris Gutierrez versus Zhang Castaneda. Chris Gutierrez is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Switches stance as well. He has some fast leg kicks, versatile kicks too. He's real good leg kicker. He kicks legs well. He has a strong chin, good cardio. He has a very kick-heavy attack, and he's very elusive. Zhang Castaneda fights out of southpaw stance, has good leg kicks, strong body kicks, good boxing, great takedown defense. He has some weak takedowns, though. He don't have the best takedowns for sure, but he does have good cardio, and he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I can't pick a winner in this one. They pretty much almost a pick 'em fight. I don't know who wins. If Gutierrez can stick to striking and keep the fight standing, he should win without a problem. If Zhang Castaneda mixes in his grappling and takedowns with his striking, he should win the fight without a problem. I'm going to take the over 1.5 round prop, the over 2.5 round prop, and I'm going to put a little side prop bet that the fight goes to a decision. That's about the best I can do with this one. I don't know who wins. Next fight we got here. We got the men's bantamweight division. Blackshear versus Alatengheili. Blackshear is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with good wrestling, good takedowns, great ground game. Fights out of orthodox stance. He has a good left jab, good boxing, and some hard kicks. Alatengheili, he's a freestyle wrestler. Fights out of orthodox stance. Doesn't have a jab at all. Has a hard right hand, though. And he looks so stiff in the octagon. I just don't like betting on Alatengheili. But he does have decent wrestling, though. His wrestling's good. I'll be going with Blackshear. Right now, Blackshear is like a 5-1 favorite or something crazy like that. So it's hard to bet on him, but I'll be going with Blackshear on this one. If he can keep the fight standing, he'll bust up Alatengheili for sure. He's the better striker. He's a more decorated striker. I also take the over 1.5 round prop and the over 2.5 round prop in this one. Next fight, men's bantamweight division. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Saaiman. Malcolm Wellmaker, he fights out of either stance. He got power in both hands. He throws. This guy can throw them hands. He has good boxing, strong chin, hard, versatile striker. He has good takedown defense, and he has 4 or 5 rounds before. So his cardio, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Cameron Saaiman, he switches stances pretty well, has a strong chin. He has good boxing, and he has a really good ground game. This is interesting. Very interesting fight here. I'm going to lean Cameron Saaiman simply because he's fought UFC caliber competition and he's good. He don't get blasted in there. He fights pretty good, especially on the ground. I got to give him his props. So I'm going to lean Cameron Saaiman, but not by itself now. I got to take the plus 3.5 spread. I definitely think he can win at least 1 round. So I'll take Cameron Saaiman plus 3.5 spread with DraftKings. And I also take the prop bet that the fight starts the 2nd round. Next fight, we got the women's strawweight division. Jaqueline Amorim versus Polyana Viana. Jaqueline Amorim, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champ, versatile striker, trains over at American Top Team. She's a 2nd-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. She has a great ground game, quick submission. She boxes out of orthodox stance, has some hard kicks, and she has pretty good takedowns. Polyana Viana, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champ as well. She boxes out of orthodox stance, and she punches hard, but her cardio isn't the best, and she isn't the best altogether fighter. So she loses. I'll just say that. She's 13-7. She loses. Amorim is more of an up-and-coming prospect, in my opinion, and she's probably going to have the better ground game, so I got to go with Amorim. But right now, she's minus 800, 8-1 favorite, and I don't know about all that. So I'll probably take Amorim minus 3.5 spread, probably get better odds there. And I'm going to sprinkle a little something on the under 2.5 round prop on a separate ticket because I can see a submission in this fight for sure. It's going to be who has the better jiu-jitsu, in my opinion. And I think it's going to be Amorim. Next fight, we got the men's featherweight division. Timmy Cuamba versus Roberto Romero. Timmy Cuamba fights out of orthodox stance, has fast hands, good boxing, weak chin. He lost his first two UFC fights. He does have good cardio. Roberto Romero, he fights out of the orthodox stance. He's a hard, versatile striker with very hard leg kicks. He's a hard puncher. He dropped David Onama, so he can hit. He has a strong chin. He's a pressure fighter and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. For me, this was an easy pick. They pretty much even, but I like Roberto Romero. If you go back and watch the way he fought David Onama, and David Onama is a beast. I don't know how you can't bet Romero in this one after seeing the way he fought after the way he fought David Onama. He didn't win, but he was in there throwing. He was in there throwing with Onama. So I'm going to take Roberto Romero in this one, and I'm going to take the prop bet that the fight starts the 2nd round. Last fight, we got the women's bantamweight division. Chelsea Chandler versus Jocelyn Edwards. Chelsea Chandler fights out of the southpaw stance. She's a hard puncher. Her boxing's weak. Her ground game's weak. Her chin is strong. She has a strong chin. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. Jocelyn Edwards, she trains over at Extreme Couture. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. Fights out of the orthodox stance. She's a versatile striker. She has a good ground game and good cardio. Jocelyn Edwards had like twice the fights that Chelsea Chandler's had. Chelsea Chandler's 6-3. Jocelyn Edwards 14-6. I gotta go Jocelyn Edwards on this one, especially after watching her fight Aline Perez, the way she reversed positions on the ground against Perez. I gotta go Jocelyn Edwards here. I have to. Jocelyn Edwards is the pick, and I'll take the over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop. I think Edwards is going to win in the striking as well. I think she's going to be the better striker, but if it goes to the ground, I like Edwards. And right now, Edwards is a 3-1 favorite. I ain't really feeling that too much. Edwards, I don't know about that, but it is what it is. We got to, that's what it is. They said it that, so that's what it is. So Jocelyn Edwards will be the pick, over 1.5 round prop, over 2.5 round prop. That'll be the picks for this fight card, y'all. Take your time putting your parlays together. 2 and 3 pick parlays is what I recommend. Write them all down. I know y'all like to get to the machine and punch in this and punch in that. I like to have all my answers added up. I like to know what the odds are going to be as well. It increases my chances of winning sitting down. I don't get surprised by having one guy in my parlays too many times. I can look at all my parlays, know what I got, and I can know as the fight's going on where I stand. So that's why I like 2 and 3 pick parlays, and I like to write them all down before I get to the machine. Good luck this Saturday, folks.